Hey there, I'm Elisa and I'm really excited to welcome you back to Let's Get You Married. Like I said like 2 seconds ago, I am Elisa. I am one half of a wedding photography team. The other half is my husband, and we specialize in boho, modern, industrial, and minimalist wedding portraits and wedding films, meaning videos, like cinematic videos. I'm really excited to talk about today's episode of Let's Get You Married. I think it's a controversial topic from what I hear. Some folks are totally against it. Some folks are for it. I am indifferent. I say do what makes you feel good on your wedding day. But today we're going to talk about what a first look does and how it can possibly benefit you if that's the route you want to take. Typically, a first look is a private moment between a couple prior to their wedding. They get to see each other for the first time. They have all the emotions and all the tears, and it's something that's really special and intimate between just the two of them. I have shot first looks where a bride wanted to see her father for the first time. A bride showcases her love to her mother-in-law or mother at the same time because they didn't necessarily get dressed together. So honestly, like with any wedding, do it in a way that feels good for you. But essentially what a first look is a private moment for someone special to see you before you walk down the aisle. It's very intimate and it can be very sacred and special if you decide you want it to be. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of benefits of a first look. Again, do what you will. I'm not trying to force you into doing anything. Do what feels good to you. The first thing a first look can do is ease wedding day jitters. Reality is there's a lot going on. This is a life change for some folks, and there's a lot of anxiety that goes into walking down the aisle. And what a first look can do is ease those anxieties and reassure you that you've made the right choice and that you're getting ready to do something special and you're really proud of it. You get to see the reaction of your significant other in a way that's hopefully loving and reassuring and emotional and special and something that will live with you forever. And if you have your photographer or videographer there, you get to really hone in and capture those moments. When you're walking down the aisle, we can capture him, we can capture you, and we can do our best to capture everybody else. But if that moment is private, it's just you two. So when you're walking down the aisle, we can capture the faces of your loved one. Okay, so let's talk about point 2. Depending on your timeline, doing a first look gives you more time after your ceremony if you decide to do photos this way. It can give you more time for photos later. If you decide, I don't want the bridal parties to see us beforehand, but we as a couple want to do a first look, and you do your bridal party photos afterwards, you have more time with them. You have time to yourselves in the beginning to capture all those first look and intimate husband and wife photos. But then when it comes time to do your bridal party portraits afterwards, you don't have to feel like we got to get these folks out the way so that we can take our photos. You get the opportunity to spend a little bit more time with them. Now, conversely, I've also worked with couples who have done their first look and their bridal party photos. And the reason why they did it that way is because of what we're going to talk about next. Point 3, which is doing your bridal party photos and your first look photos allows you the opportunity to enjoy your cocktail hour. You get to go and mingle with the folks that you love the most. A lot of times, cocktail hour is a great time for you to relax and kind of center yourself after you've said I do. If you want to enjoy cocktail hour, taking those pictures beforehand gives you the opportunity to do that. I'm gonna say this, I didn't get to enjoy the food at my cocktail hour because we were taking pictures. So I always tell my couples, number one, if you are doing photos during cocktail hour, make sure somebody's giving you food. And secondly, if you decide you want to participate in cocktail hour, do those photos beforehand. Number 4, again, like I said, it's a special moment that you can really hone in on and get more shots of. All the tears or anything you might experience during the ceremony, you kind of get them out beforehand and you can clean yourself up so that when it comes time to take photos, you're looking A1, you're looking real good. So just as a recap, the things that a first look can do for you is create a really intimate moment. It can create a bit of flexibility in your timeline. It gives you the opportunity to hone in on your guests during your ceremony in addition to you both. It is a really intimate moment and it can eliminate a lot of those jitters and help you feel a lot more secure and centered as you walk down the aisle. I hope this helps. You should let me know in the comments below. Is a first look something that you would do? If not, tell me why. And if so, tell me why. Did it work for you? I'd love to hear about it. I actually had this conversation with a colleague of mine. In this video right here, you should go check it out and see what she had to say about first looks. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy wedding planning.